Welcome back, my friends. It's week 4 and I hope you are well and enjoying the beautiful weather Sydney has put on for us. I'd like to thank you for your photos and the great work with the theory sheets you've sent and our quizzes. Now, lots of people want to know where they've scored. I will tell you that from the first week, the person who got top score was in the trumpet section. And it was Steve. Hooray! And in the second week, for our Easter quiz, top marks were shared between the bass guitar, Rob, and everyone's favourite clarinet and compere Sue Carter. We're going to start this week's lesson with some warm-ups from page 37 again. So, we're going to play the scale of concert C. That's number 175. And then we're going to look at the new etude. Now that's a musical term for a technical study. And this will be 177. In this exercise we have 16th notes and 8th notes. And I'd like you to play the 8th notes or quavers tongued, and I would like them perhaps slightly staccato, mezzo staccato. And the 16th notes, or as I often refer to them as the bananas, slurred. The contrast should work nicely. And now it's back to page 10 and we're starting at number 44. Does it look familiar? It's the same as we did earlier, number 175. It's that concert C scale. Woodwinds, you may need to check some fingering. Some people have new or alternate fingerings to use with the scale. Moving down, number 45, The Minstrel Boy. This is an Irish patriotic song written by Thomas Moore. It's believed to be written following the Irish Rebellion of 1798. The lyrics tell of the struggles of war and losing friends. More recently, it was used in the movie Black Hawk Down. If you saw that one, I haven't. Too scary war movies. The tempo for The Minstrel Boy is andante. The definition for andante is an easy walking pace. I tend to think of it as a walk home from the day at the beach. It's definitely not rushed. So you'll need to remember that when you're playing this song. So it's going to be slow and just walking along. The dynamics are very soft. You've been asked to play a mezzo piano and there's no change at all. The Essential Elements backing track is really quite lovely. With this, I encourage you to listen, all right? To have a listen to that and try and match your tone with the beautiful sound that that's making. Number 46, Close Call, is a really boring song, I think. It doesn't do anything for me. By all means, you can play it and enjoy it, but you don't have to play it for me. I like to think that my life is too short to play music I don't like. All right, and now it's exciting times. It's number 47. It's the Victory March. Oh, we need some props. Ooh. This fight song from the University of Notre Dame was written by Reverend Michael J. Shire back in the early 1900s. But in 1961 it became well known in Australia when the Melbourne football team was allowed to use it as their team song. Now that team is known as the Sydney Swans. There's people at our house who are really missing the football season. Hopefully this song will put a smile on their face.
Cheer, cheer the red and the white, honor the name by day and by night. Lift that noble banner high, shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, Swans will go in and win over all, while her loyal sons are marching onward to victory. Cheer, cheer the red and the white, honor the name by day and by night. Lift that noble banner high, shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, Swans will go in and win over all, while her loyal sons are marching onward to victory.
All right, when we have a look at the Victory March, it has lots of use of chromatic notes. So don't be scared by the sharps and the naturals or the flats, all right? They're just there to make it sound correct. Remember, they last for the full bar. All right, and they're going to make it just a semitone apart. So very close, but you should hear the difference. Looking at the the third, fourth and fifth bars. So the third, third, fifth and seventh bars. We have accented notes. You see those? You know where they are. You have a look at them on your music. This is because it starts with S. Syncopated. Yes, we love syncopated. So good. All right, and so they have actually reinforced the syncopation by putting in the accents. When we play the Victory March, it has a lot of, we have chromatic movements, yep, and then we've got the accents. Now, being a fight song, of course, it is to be played with much gusto, and the dynamic marking is forte, so you should have a very strong sound. Ready to play at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Ready when we get there next time for a grand final. All right, now we're going to move down to 48, winning streak. Now the yellow box above it says, compare the notation of the melody below with Victory March above. Should it sound the same? It has the title Cut Time Syncopation. It sounds really scary, but it's not. All right, what we have now is a cut time version of the Victory March, and so I would like you to play it again and see how much easier it is to read in cut time. Cut time is our friend. All right, it is much easier to read, especially when you know how it's going to go. And now to finish off our week 4, we're going to turn the page in our essential elements to page 12, and we're going to play number 57. It's Hill and Gully Rider. This is a Jamaican folk song, and I've chosen this one for a couple of reasons. One is it uses a really good tool that composers and arrangers use called call and response, or question and answer. And when you listen to the backing track, you'll need to have a listen to find out whether you are the question or the answer. So that'll help you with your listening skills and letting the other parts play. It also has lots of lovely syncopation. Now, I'm sure you'll spot that there in the bars with the accents. So that's the end of the playing for this week. Now there's 2 more things. One will be multiple choice theory sheets, and so they're going to go up on the Essential Elements site. You will need to download them and spot the mistakes. So that's pretty fun. I'm hoping that you'll be able to do it. It's actually written for a first grade theory exam, but I think you guys will be able to spot the mistakes. It's a bit of fun being the teacher rather than always the student. And then, of course, there will be the week 4 quiz on Google Forms. So that's all for this week. Next week, we're starting a new key. It's very exciting, and there'll be a new band chart coming to you as well. All right. So until then, stay safe.